let's, I'm going to return to Jiannan. Yes. Enter. Yes. All right. It's my newest jewel of a city that I've acquired. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel a little dirty. We're back in Dim Sum Lusum's new prize, Jiannan. And I was supposed to, out in the real world, I was supposed to do a lot of things around my house and in my yard, but the weather has put a damper on that, so I am inside, recording, rendering, and even uploading. And, of course, enjoying some obligatory Three Kingdoms era China coffee. Now, as much as I have to do in the real world that I'm blowing off to play video games, Lord Dim Sum Lusum has that much more to do to get his realm back into a steady state, let's say. And I have to admit, I'm a little nervous about the embarrassment of Officer Riches he has right now. I'm afraid I'm going to bungle this. So let's look at all forces. Let's look at the prisoners that this is interesting. Oh, Mahjong, jeez. Keep stumbling upon Mahjong. Chang'an, no, that's Zhu Shi. Yeah, I don't know why I'm being distracted by these free officers when I have all of these guys. Now, what do I remember? What do I remember about Sun Quan's officers? And did Zhou Yu die in a previous episode? He may have, and Sun She is gone. Who do I? Well, there's Xu Jie Liang, and once again, don't judge my pronunciations, all right? I know I'm pathetic. Just gonna have to get over it. And if I get close, you should praise me. You should, you know. What do we have? Ma Tang. These are prisoner. Oh, right. That's who I have in Wudao. Okay, right. I expect them to escape at any moment. I think Cheng Yi escaped in the last episode while I was. Yeah, so I guess the first thing I have to ensure is that I don't move to another city and let these guys escape, at least not until I've attempted to hire the best among them. And I would assume Xu Jie Liang. Oh, you know who? What's his name? Gan Ning or Ganding or Ganling. He is going to be a Titan. So let's have a sip of coffee, and let's go right to the. There he is, Ganding, right? Yeah, a war rating of 95, and all grand charge. That looks like an impressive superpower. All kinds of abilities. Yeah, training 7, patrol 5, overall 5, siege 9, impressive heroism 7, speed 4. Okay. Yeah, he's going to be a great officer. I'm going to have to concentrate on... Oh, and that's interesting. I'm looking up at his name, and then I'm kind of moving my eyeballs over to the right. A lot of information on this dialogue window. And loyalty has a non-existent hyphen next to it. So, that means that I don't have to get over any loyalty to Sun Quan to hire him, correct? Because I have Sun Quan as a prisoner. Now, beyond him, Hua-jin, I kind of remember that name. Do not remember Huang Yue-ying. No. Kanzei, no. Leibo, sort of remember that name. Ling Tong, I definitely remember from Dynasty Warriors, the button mashing version of this game. He was pretty much always somebody's subordinate officer when you went after Sun Quan. Oh, you know, this name reminds me of somebody, Lu Jun. I think we're gonna, not Lu Ju, Lu Jun, here he is. Okay, yeah, right. He's a pretty famous officer. All kinds of reasons to hire him. Fire. Everybody with the fire. Age 40. Oh, I forgot to look. What is Gan Ning's age? I forgot to look at that. That's 53. Okay, so he's younger than. Whoops, did not want to exit out of there. He is younger than me. So, and I believe I'm pushing 60 now. So we're gonna have to make some hay here with these captured officers. Masu, I remember. Shi Hui, I sort of remember. Song Qian, I sort of remember. Qian. There he is. Now, we will get to Sun Quan shortly here. I have some things to take care of with Sun Quan, let's say. Tiashi Chi, yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah, okay, so Gan Ning, Tiashi, now I don't know if he was, well, yeah, I guess he was a Sun Quan officer in, no, I don't think so. I think he kind of bounced back and forth from, oh, who is he going to bounce back and forth from probably Cao Cao to Liu Bei to who knows. He's kind of a bit of an officer grifter, let's say. But okay, so I have a chance to hire him. See if I get, oh, he's 61. All right, but that's all right. See if I get him and Gan Ning, that is definitely gonna make up for losing the. Well, I tried to take the opportunity, failing. Let's say failing to hire Lu Bu. These two are pretty magnificent. Wei Yan, that's the name I know. He's pretty good. I think he has to be hired. Zhang Cheng. Do I sort of remember the Zhang Wen? Sort of remember these Zhang names and Sun Quan. Zhou Fang, Zhou Tai. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Zhou Yu has passed on. Zhu Yi, do I remember that name? I sort of remember Zhu Jiejin. There he is, Zhu Jianlang. All right, so if I got to make a list of priorities here, it's Gan Ning, it's Tiashi Chi, it's Xu Jianliang, and then it's, who's the other guy? It was Wei Yan. Hopefully I remember this little impromptu priority list. Now, is there anybody beyond Zhu Liang? We're sort of getting to the end of... Nope, we're getting into my officers now. Okay, so that's that. Now, the other thing I got was a ton of specialties, right? Sun Quan has red hair. Okay, interesting. Wheeled chair. So he's in a... I didn't check his age. He's in a wheelchair now? He's in a wheelchair, which gives him retreat abilities. Wheelchair is a horse. He may be advanced enough in age. Require that. Okay, so let's see. Possessing officer. Now, I should be the possessing officer. Did I? I didn't. Let's just do my force. Possessing. Oops, didn't want to do that. Hui Nan has horse barding. Shay Li Ji. Okay, yeah. All right, so these are the things that I have, and I've got to get these sorts. See, I think I have. What do I have here? Yeah, like nope. Virtue. I have redundancies. I'm pretty sure that I need to take care of. Do I not have retreat with some other horse? Yeah, I have retreat with that horse, which gives me speed +1, and then I've got this horse, which gives me... Okay, so one of those horses has to be given to somebody. Oh, no, that's Dung Tu Na. I gave it to... Okay, I'm at the... How am I at the end? What the heck? Because I just got... It told me I got 16 specialties. What the hell? Oh, wait a second. So... Why am I not... If I got them, why am I not the possessing officer? I'm pretty sure we're in the 16 new specialties part. Why am I not the possessing officer if I have them? That's different. So wait a second. Now, you may remember, all three of you who watched this series, a few episodes ago, I was scratching my head over and still haven't figured out why it is that some specialties come up in my reward. Excuse me a moment. You'll be shocked to hear that my town siren went off. It's uncanny. Every time I boot up PS4. Okay, so what was I babbling about before I was rudely interrupted by some critical accident or something in my town? So in a previous episode, I was sort of mentally floundering around about why it is that I can kind of magically give away specialties. Some of them get on this magical, you don't have to visit the officer to give it to him list, whereas other ones, I have to go to the city, and I have to visit with the officer, and I have to give it to him, and blah, blah, blah. So I think somehow magically these are not going to be in my possession. I don't know how it is they come into my possession. I don't know what I do to take possession of them. They're going to be on the magical, you don't have to visit, just reward with magically list. And we're going to sort these out once I figure out who, or once I hire whoever I can. Oh, right. This is probably the most important thing that I got from Sun Quan. Yeah, because what this is going to pretty much ensure, I think, is that I'm going to have another visit from the Emperor, and I'm going to go up in rank. So with that being the case, let's steal a peek here at what my present title is, because I've sort of, okay, yeah, I am East Officer Conquest. So, and that's a required presence of 12,500. I've never, where does its conditions? Need to have a level 6 title and over 12, okay, yeah. I've never, where does my presence, my total presence? I mean, I'm assuming I'm going to go up to like guard officer, right? Which is going to be kind of crappy because I'm going to go down in more rating, and no, I'll probably go to like guard captain, right? Because, well, let's look at me, Lord Dim Sum Lusum, the most important officer in all of Three Kingdoms era China. Where is my presence number thingy? Stipend, where the hell would you find individual? I'm sure I've already gone by it, and all three of you who watch this are screaming at your screens. Funds, mission, where the hell? Where's my presence rating? It's some mysterious number that you're not allowed to see or something. What if I do this? What if I look for it here? Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, all right. Presence, it's right here. 16,000. Okay, so what does that allow me? Let's who's got the best? This is the, I obviously have the Sun Quan, one of my prisoners, has two of my prisoners have How You Saddam is second, Yan Pu, Dao Shiqi, Jiang Lu, Wei Yan, Jian Yang, Heisu Dim, Yu Fan. I mean, my officers aren't terrible. They rate. Hemi no Fu, the master, he should have much more presence than that. That presence rating is a sham. If Hemi no Fu is there. Let's look at Calpe has the biggest. I am second. I am second in presence. Whatever that means in Three Kingdoms. That's because everybody with presence above mine has died off. Okay, so what is that? What would that give me? Required presence. Okay, yeah, it looks like I could be any of these guys. Guard captain, right? Yeah, that's pretty much what I figured. All right, that's not shabby. +8 war rating, and all right, let's see what we get there. Yeah, of course, I'm assuming that's going to happen now. What do I do about the Calpe officer who is sort of lustily staring at my city that he probably figures he should have won for Calpe? And yes, if you're just tuning in, I know it's Xiaopi, and the way I pronounce it is, you know, childish. Get over it. And I don't have any specialties to buy. Who is that guy? And holy crap, look at all the officers. Like, oh, speaking of which, I've got to visit with some of them because I've got to decide their fates, right? So what we're really looking for, are you... I want to visit with the guy who's outside my city. If I can. Does he have to come into the city for me to visit with him? How do I visit? I just want to see, you know, like, is he stomping his foot in anger? Because, who is this? Wang Dun. Why is he closer? I don't know who he is. I don't know why he's closer to me than... Is that because his rapport is... What kind of rapport... For instance, can we find Gan Ning here? What kind of rapport does he have with me now that I've... There he is up at the top of the circle there. What... oops, okay, we're visiting with him. So, I don't get a chance... That's interesting. I don't get an opportunity to cajole him? Why is that? He's no longer affiliated with Sun Quan. He has no loyalty to Sun Quan. Once you can look over on the right there, and that little display, and loyalty is once again a nothing burger. Why is it that I can't cajole him? He doesn't have a shield. His shield is blank white. If you ask me, he's ready to be cajoled. Well, I don't have anything to do. I'd like to... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What was... Whoa, whoa. You just came into my ministry, pal. What the hell was that? All right, now can I visit with you? Somehow I got time rolling there. What the heck was that? And how do I figure out... Let's do it this way. Let's zoom out. Let's get out of the... Jiao Ba Force. All right, can I visit with him? Army, no, it just tells me army info, Cao Rui. That's an interesting name. I'm thinking now. My mind just, I'm sorry about this. I just wandered off into a totally immersion-breaking tangent mentally. I was thinking of the name Ryu. And anybody who has played Shenmue will recognize that name. Great game, by the way. I actually played that for, I bought the Dreamcast. And that was one of the first games that I bought for the Dream. I love that game. That game was amazing. All right, anyway. So I don't know that I'm going to be able to visit with him. That's unfortunate. I just I know it really has nothing to do with anything. All forces, officer. Let's see if we can get at him. Shujie Jin. Okay, why is he must be injured. And he was under X's. So let's get to the X's if I can remember my alphabet here. Where the heck is he? He is... No, is that... No, that's not him. There he is. Will it let me visit him? What does it tell me? He has a bond with all those guys. Okay, that's great. It's not going to let me visit him from here. I don't know why I'm obsessed with this, but I would like to... City officer... Is he under the city officer list? We've got, which is quite extensive now that I've got 72 prisoners here. He doesn't show up in the city officer list. All right, I'm going to assume that means I can't visit with him. That's unfortunate. I just kind of wanted to see, you know, just wanted to, you know, figure out what the political atmosphere is with me and Cowpea now. All right, so we'll let that go. And I'll get over that. What? Who is here? Who is, do I have Heimi no Fu here? I may need him here to hire, since I can't cajole them. I wonder if there's just certain officers I can cajole and can't cajole. There are so many mysterious things about this game, so many odd factors that come into play that are just, you know, mysteriously behind the scenes, and you just kind of run into them, and I guess you got to intuit why you ran into them in certain places and didn't in others. There's nothing in the manual is going to explain it to you. There's some mysterious algorithms going on behind the scenes in this game, and to some extent I appreciate it. I'm coming to appreciate it. Initially, I will say it was one of the things about this game that frustrated me, but now I'm coming to appreciate. You gotta plow your way through this game like you plow your way through life, and you encounter things you don't understand, and you have to overcome them. It's, you know, the Romance of the Three Kingdoms is just like life. Okay. Yeah. Do I want to deal with Sun Quan now? Let me just see if I've got Heimi no Fu here. If I don't, I want him here. I do. Okay, good. I want him here. He's like going to be my crutch through this. All right, and now I suppose I need to deal with Sun Quan. And I basically owe him an apology. What I did wasn't right. It was total opportunism. It was totally capitalizing on his misfortune. It was just, I mean, in some sense it was a Machiavellian virtuous maneuver, but in a lot of ways it was just underhanded and terrible. So he is going to be released. And what I'm hoping that, I tell you what, because I've babbled so much, let me take a minute and save the game here. Before I release him, which I'm 99% sure is what I'm going to do, what I think I should look at, am I his mortal enemy? Did I do enough wrong to him? You know, like we got the mysterious, when I broke the alliance with him, we got the mysterious music. But I do remember that his rapport with me was pretty much like -80, and I think it went to -100 when I broke like well before. Even though I had alliances with him, his rapport with me was horrible. So it's not like I'm shedding a tear, but, you know, just for Dim Sum Lusum's overall reputation. And how do we... Relations. Archenemy Huangzhu. Are you only allowed to have one archenemy at a time? That's probably the case. Bu Lianxi father is Sun Jian. Did he not, has Sun She not come to age yet? That's interesting. Has Zhou Yu not come? And Sun She is his child. Maybe Sun She died. Maybe Zhou Yu and Sun She died at some point here. He's only 45. I thought he was older than that. Or was Sun She his father? No, his father's Sun Jian. All right, interesting. I hope I didn't, like, you know, prevent him from having his famous child. Right. So getting off track here mentally once again. So what we're going to buy. I owe him that much to release him. He is. I can't put him to the guillotine. That would just be terrible. And I don't think I'm going to put any of his officers to the guillotine. I can't. I don't have any reason to. All right, here goes. Sun Quan, I give you your freedom. Okay, there you go. So now, I mean, I would like to hire him. He's a gem. I didn't even think about that when I was going through his officer list. Or I don't remember thinking about it. Let's see what happens. He's got to be in the city now, right? Is that him right there? I've heard Sun Quan hates me. I doubt they'll want to see me. Okay. All right. So, you know, with a -1 rapport. Can I send... Let's just... I know this is a waste of time, but when I get a mission slot open... Excuse me. Let's send Heimi no Fu to try to hire him and just see how it goes. It's unfortunate I can't even visit him. All right. Oh, it's going to be wasting a mission slot. I don't know that I have time for this, but let's get time rolling. Oops, got a change of seasons. And this tells me something momentous may be coming my way. All right, it is summertime. All right, right off the bat, an Imperial envoy arrived and is waiting to speak with you. I'll show off my Imperial seal. And Sun Quan is a beggar out in the streets now, gnashing his teeth and snarling towards my ministry. But what are you going to do? I tried to smooth things over as best I could. You know, sometimes when you're 50-something, I've got to check my age, and you need to take over China, you got to do what you got to do, Sun Quan. I'm sure you've done worse, Sun Quan, if you're out there listening. I come bringing tidings from the Emperor. And we've got the pin through the head thing going on with the hat. Kind of looks like, in another universe, kind of looks like a certain comedian's arrow through the head gimmick. But anyway, the Emperor would like to bestow upon you the title of Minister for your outstanding service. I gratefully accept. May your service ever continue to delight indeed. All right, now, was appointed Minister, troop strength plus 11,000, leadership in war plus 8. That is pretty impressive. Okay, earned honors for spring. Kinmi, wow, that's like Heimi no Fu territory there with that rating. That's pretty good, Kinmi. All right, there you go. Kinmi's contribution is great. Truly worthy of praise and reward. Blah blah blah. Go work. Blah blah blah. Okay, and Cao-Pi's forces have dissipated. Let's see where in the wide world Sun Quan. He's still in Jiannan, probably figuring a way to stab me in the back when I'm not looking. So this, like I said, is a waste of time. But Heimi, if anybody can do it, Heimi no Fu can do it. What was that? I muttered something. Sun Quan really hates me and there's no way they would accept. Okay. Should I take my own advice here? It's going to be a waste of time, isn't it? All right, we're gonna let Sun Quan. We're gonna get over it. And instead, what I'm going. All right, first of all, I want to look at. What titles I have now. Title. Oh, whoops, that's not how I go about it. We got to go into the ministry. You give out more instructions. I still have, yeah, I understand. Got it. Nope, not what we want. Nope, not what we want. We do want a lot. Title. Okay, assign. What open... Wow, okay. We have got... Yeah, so we've got everything underneath. Got it. Now, what I might do with this, and I don't know if this is going to upset some apple carts or not. I've got too many... and I'm going to be hiring, hopefully, I'm going to be hiring a bunch of prisoners. I might go with the auto-assign this time. And I think it might de-rank some of these guys, or de-entitle, or de-title, or strip them of titles. And they're going, I'm going to have to smooth things over when that happens. But putting the cart before the horse here, we have to hire before... Alright, this is weird, but I am not going to do Gan Ning first. I'm going to do Wei Yan. Because if I lose him, I just want to make sure that that I get my sort of hiring system down here. You know, if I bungle it with him, well, you know, I'm going to be upset, but not as upset as if, like, Gan Ning goes off to Yuan Shu or Yuan Xuan or whoever the heck is the other ruler. I'm down to 3 rulers, which is interesting. By the way, I did say I'm second, right? Yeah, Cao Pi is king, and I am minister. And where is Yuan Shang? Sorry. Oh no, wait, we have Ma Teng, so he's yeah, he's way down there. And by the way, I still have to deal with Ma Teng. He is still my next obstacle to overcome. I haven't forgotten about him. And all the excitement here, and I have to say this, getting 72 officers from a devious trick is kind of exciting. This could turn around my sort of stalled and sputtering attempt to take over China. If I do this right, it can make all the difference in the world here in the coming years for Lord Dim Sum Lusum. All right, so let's release somebody who is not Gan Ning. And yeah, we want to go with Wei Yan, I think. He's a pretty damn good. Look at leadership. I mean, he would make a good ruler, actually. Interesting. He's kind of well-rounded, got good, decent governing, great leadership, good war rating. And we will release him. My thanks to you. Okay. Now, you don't hate me, right? You're not, there's no reason to hate me. Because I'm going to visit with you. And you're going to be happy about that, right? And how am I going to, I'm going to do it this way. There is no way I'm going to find him in that chart thingy. Okay. There he is. All right, great. Where is my, okay, there we go. Let's look who it is. What have you come for today? What is your rapport right now? Not too bad. You have a 17 rapport with me, and I have a 24 rapport with you. Let's see what you like. Yeah. You are not going to be a cheap date, and I don't think any of these officers are going to be. Well, you know, actually, he's down. Well, you get it when you get sprung out of prison, and by the way, the stockade must be bursting at the seams right now with 72 officers in there. They're going to be like their faces pressed up against the bars, some of them, because there's no room in there. Going to be like chickens in a, over whatever coop. Well, there are 2 less in there now. There are only 70 now. All right, let's give them medicinal wine and see what, if you don't mind, I would like to present you with this medicinal wine. Let me sip some of this medicinal wine now. Wait, no, I shall savor it later. Rapport reviews beyond 31. And we've already got a radar blip. Good news. So let's have a rapport boosting talk moment. I'm thinking about getting a horse, but what do I look for in one? How I wish we could come together like this more often. Wei Yan's rapport with you has become 42 plus 9 and plus 2 from values. All right, very nice. All right, we will exit out. And we will just do that again until we get a chance to send Heimi no Fu after him. And he's over here, right? Look who it is. What have you come for today? Gift. And since you are a cheap date, we will give you... I tell you, we're worthy of arrow, but I'm afraid that Gan Ning is going to want that. So, Zhang Fei liquor. Okay, interesting. Let's give you fruit liquor. Seem to be down with that. If you don't mind, I would like to present you this fruit liquor. Cannot wait to have a taste of this fruit liquor. 58. Shown interest. I think we are going to talk. I took my armor to get polished, but when I got to it, the blacksmith in Jiannan... Okay. Wonderful has been. I do enjoy speaking with you. 70. Okay, yeah, I think he's ready. He's ready for a visit. Oops, a messenger has arrived from my... Matang Army is seeking an audience. Very well, I will meet with them at once. He traveled all the way to Jiannan, so I can take some time and visit with him. Zhang Wei. Now, wasn't he the new hire? Thank you for granting me audience. I've come to discuss a few matters on behalf of my lord. He sent you into the battle against me and sent you to parley with me. He put some parlay. There's a difference between those two words, and I hope I selected the right one. He holds you in high regard, even though you're a new hire. We hope that you would release Yang Q as your prisoner. Not a chance. Sorry. I'm not willing to release them. Go back and tell Ma Tang no matter what you say, I will not do as he says, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, and rapport going down, -4, -62. Ma Tang is going to end up hating me, but what are you going to do? Okay. Hire Wei Yan. I'll just see, like, it's funny. I don't think I pay much attention to those little messages to myself there, but I'll just let Heimi no Fu take charge. Yeah, absolutely. Anybody can do it. We are honored to be chosen to appoint a brave warrior such as Wei Yan. All right. So we'll see how that goes down. Now, what I want to check, first of all, I want to check. I don't have, after the change of seasons, I can't buy anything? What the hell? I suppose I gotta pay a little attention to what's going on in this city here. The troops are through the roof. Fealty is pretty much through the roof. We still have smoking going on from the attack, but I suppose once I get time rolling, that will get taken care of. Is there anybody I can cajole? Like, let's just choose, let's choose this guy. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to cajole anyone, which is weird. Let's choose somebody who's not quite as impressive. He's got some... They're all pretty impressive, aren't they? Let's choose Wang Zhang. No, I'm just not going to be able to cajole any of them. What governs that? Like, it's just some mysterious Three Kingdoms era China black magic going on there, whether or not you get to cajole someone. Okay, I've got a minister slot. We would gain much were Deng Huo Guang, our ally. What if we... Oh, okay, yeah. I was thinking that was a officer for a second there. I was like, who did I release unwittingly? Okay, very good. We've got a... suggestion slot. Yadan suggests we train horse in Yong'an. What say you? Very good, Yadan, but you're going to get a little more busy. Actually, if you guys concentrated on Yong'an, that would be fantastic. Okay, follow Yong'an's plan. Very nice. And let's get time rolling and see how we do with the higher mission. We don't have... This is going... It's going to have to be Heimi no Fusi. Here's the thing. Like, I'm going to have to... We're going to have to, like, double team in here. I'm going to have to use my 2 higher slots. Now, there is the chance that How You So Dumb will want to hire released officers as well. So, kind of, I guess we'll have to do the triple punch there. So let's Let's first of all, let's take a second and save the game here. Things seem to be going pretty well with Wei Yan, so let's get right to releasing Gan Ning, and we'll see how it goes with him. Allot, punish, prisoner, and are we going to be able to find? There he is, right there. Okay, we will release Gan Ning. How most generous? Thank you. Okay, and we'll get right to visiting him. He was at the sort of top of the heap here. Such an honor to be in your presence. How can I serve you? Oh, he already wants to talk. Nice. A few days ago, some nasty-looking ruffians came up to me, ... I am terribly grateful. A very odd way of expressing things in Three Kingdoms era China, do they not? I am terribly grateful to have the honor of speaking with you. Gan Ning's report views become 34, plus 10, and plus 2 from values. All right. Let's give him a gift. Or actually, should I? Yeah, I should go right to give him a gift, right? See if he's a cheap date. Yeah, he doesn't want the arrow. Interesting. Okay. Let's give him Zhangfei liquor. I would like to present you the Zhangfei liquor. What a wonderful smell comes from the Zhangfei. Is Zhangfei still alive? Was it Guan Yu who passed on? One of it, Liu Bei passed on last episode. We should have had definitely should have gone to that funeral and paid our respects. Gan Ning's report views become 48 plus 14. He's shown interest. Nice. But we do not have another talk moment. Okay. Let's just check. We still don't have anything to buy. Let's visit with him. I'm going to run out of things to give these officers, unfortunately, if the market doesn't step up its game there. Okay, we have a talk moment. Jianan has the most interesting store, which never has anything in it. We should go together sometime. I will never forget this moment as long as I live. Report the use becomes 64 plus 16. Okay, let's give him another gift since he's a cheap date. We like it. Give him the Li Jiu. Cannot wait to have a taste of this Li Jiu. 78 plus 14. Okay, he's shown interest, so that he should. The next visit we should get him up to 80, and I will then try to hire him myself, which hopefully is going to go well. Game of Go. Okay, there you go. Doesn't seem like the Go playing type, but what are you going to do? 80. All right, it's maxed out. One would assume this is going to be a pretty simple matter of just me hiring him. We're not going to run into any issues here. He's not going to be coy about it, right? All right, Gan Ning. Why am I not one of the... Got a lot of recommended guys, and I don't seem to be one of them. Should I let How You So Dumb take... Why am I not on the... I'm not recommended? I mean, you know, in a sense, I get it, because How You So Dumb is... You know, he's a warrior, Gan Ning's a warrior. I tell you what, we're just going to go with our instincts here. And, I ask that you hire Gan Ning into our army. I am honored to be chosen to hire such a brave warrior, so yada yada yada. I know I read that wrong, but basically I was on the right track there reading that. Okay, so we've got mission slots. Let's see what... why not attract more people to... thank you. Thank you for concentrating on Young Anne. I like it. Crank it up. Approve. As much reason in what you say. Okay, and let's see what Eurechen wants to do. Young Anne could use stronger... I totally agree. Thankfully, they're concentrating on Young Anne. I like it. Okay, and let's get the hire missions rolling and see how they do. Gan Ning has been hired after being persuaded by How You So Dumb at Jianan. Nice. I, Gan Ning, will serve with all that I am. See, it wasn't so terrible that I took over Sun Quan's remaining city. By the way, where is he? Has he wandered off? Is he still trying to figure out ways to He's still here. He's watching me hire his officers, and smoke is coming out of his ears, I'm sure. There's no way that how awesome would it be to have Sun Quan? I mean, I got Zhang Lu, right? And he hated me. Is it just a matter of time where maybe, like, they get over it? I think I've asked that before, and it never turned out to be a matter of time. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick second here and save the game. So the next victim, I think, is Tiashi Chi, however you say that. So we, it's always interesting that releasing a prisoner is under the punish menu item selection. And where the heck is he? Tayashi. There he is. Okay, let's release him. My thanks to you. You can thank me by becoming part of my army. And out of curiosity, what sort of loyalty does Gan Ning have at the moment? He's 100% loyal. That's madness. Okay, great. Let's visit with Taishi Chi. I should probably send Gan Ning off to Wu Doa, shouldn't I? But we'll get to that in a second. I am never going to find Tayashi Chi here, other than through this. Oh, went right by him. Okay, there he is. And who's Tayashi Jiang? Not a terrible officer, but look who it is. What have you come for today? We don't have a talk moment like we did with Gan Ning. Let's see how much of a cheap date you are. You want the arrow, and you are going to get it. I would like to present you this arrow. I am eager to use this arrow in the upcoming battle. Reported use become 21. Got a radar blip. And let's talk. Is there a good way to train my soldiers in hand-to-hand combat? How wonderful it has been. I do enjoy speaking with you. Reported use become 33, plus 10, and plus 2 from values. Okay, nice. Let's exit out. And Wei Yan has been hired after being persuaded by Heimi no Fu at Jian. I, Wei Yan, will serve with all that I am. That is good to hear. We will release another officer in a moment once I'm done buttering up Taishi Chi, who is over here. Look who it is. What have you come for today? Another cheap date gift, I hope. You want the jeweled blade, and you're going to get it. You're a teetotaler, it seems. You're not into the alcohol like Gan Ning. Somehow that makes sense. I'm looking at your regal-looking armor there, and you just sort of have a more noble bearing than the pirate that is Gan Ning. So it makes sense to me. And it is pretty exciting to hire these officers, I gotta say. These are legends. These are 3 Kingdoms era China legends. I didn't get Lu Bu, but it looks like I'm getting Gan Ning and Tiachi Chi and Wei Yan and so on. 4 of the views become 46. Okay, and we've got a talk moment. Too few train the sword and not the body itself. He does enjoy speaking with me. All right, I'm going to say that might be... Should I... Yu Sui has increased in commerce enough to build a brewery. All right, we'll send Gan Ning there. There are 6 months remaining on the alliance with Cao army. Negotiations to extend the treaty are now... That's going to be a problem because I need Heimi no Fu here. All right, we can buy some more specialties, which is nice. Yes, we'll take all of the above. Thank you. Confirm. Wonderful. Let's see if we can give Tiashi Chi... He doesn't have a connector line. He's getting closer, though. We need a connector line before we try to hire him. Do you want the carrot? What do you... You're more of a... Interesting. You want another jeweled sword? You can have it. I'm not gonna quibble. Jeweled sword shall prove mighty. Report these comes to me. That's what we're looking for now. This should bring us up to 80 and make it a fool's errand to hire you, I would even say. You need to strengthen your bond to get any closer. Okay. Let's exit. And we will send the master, Heimi no Fu, to hire him. I'm assuming Heimi no Fu is going to be, he's going to be, absolutely, confirm. Will you not hire Tashichi into our army? I'm honored to be the chosen one to hire one as loyal as Tash. No, Heimi no Fu, it is my honor to honor you. Or something. Okay, so that's that. Now, I think, keep going to the visit menu to release them. I think the next one is Shujie Liang, I think. Because, I tell you what, let's exit out of here a second. Let's go to All Forces Officer, Status, Prisoner. I mean, there are many fine selections among these imprisoned officers, but Shujie Liang is like, you know, he's just a legend. I mean, his war rating is not that incredible, but just out of respect for what is his age? We never looked at his age, did we? Basic, where is individual? He is, oh, he's 46. Of course we're hiring him. Okay, got it. Punish, prisoner, Shujie Liang, who I think is somewhere in here. There he is. Okay, we will release him. How most generous, thank you. Okay, and now we see what kind of cheap date or not that he is. And, you know, we're not going to find him in that mess either. Shujie Liang he's down at the bottom with, is that like his wifey poo there? Shujie Jin's got a connector line to him. Who is this guy? Shujie K. Shujie Jin. They're kind of, yeah, you would figure this is like the, this is going to be I don't know why this term popped into my head. This is going to be a blast from a strange past of mine. He's kind of like, Shujie Liang's kind of like the intellectual artillery of Sun Quan. Boy, that's now that I say that out loud, I wish I didn't. But he's like the, you know, he's the, this is kind of the intellectual arm of Sun Quan's army, I think, here. But, all right, let's visit with him. Look who it is. What have we come for today? We do not have a talk moment. Whoops, not what I wanted to do. I wanted to look at if he's a cheap dater. Ooh, he is a little choosy. Okay. This isn't going to be easy. I may have to give up stuff I don't want to give up. Okay, interesting. This is going to test my devotion to hiring a... See, the warriors are just so much simpler to get through to. Interesting, but we're not going to have Coax level 1. I really don't know what Coax does. I tell you, if I just give him like one of the expensive ones that he really wants, could I? All right, let's give him one of the cheaper ones that he wants. I can do without the Coax. Let's give him this one. If you don't mind, I would like to present you this XIII. I look forward to this. Yeah, look forward to pronouncing that right. Look forward to discussing this XIII the next time we meet. Force 34. We have a radar blip moment. Wits are useful in debates, but courage more so. Interesting. How wonderful it has been. I do enjoy speaking with you. 44 plus blah, blah, blah from values. Now, do I have, why am I thought I was hearing interesting music. Do I have a radar? Do I have a connector line between Zhujie? Oh boy. Am I ever going to find him in this mess? I don't think... Where is he? Search Zhujie Liang. No, I don't have a connector. We got to get a connector line between him and me. And he's not going to be a cheap date for that. So the specialties that I'm not in possession of. Is it possible for me to seize them? Does it tell me possessing officer? Yeah, it does. Gray Lightning. Jurong. Alright, so these are the ones I'm pretty... Let's look for Genjing Sword and Jiangnu Horse in the specialties that I should have but don't. If that makes sense. Let's go down here to the ones that don't have a possessing officer. Genjing Sword and blah 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 horse. Right? No, it's not. Why do I have to seize what I already... Alright, so let's do this another way. Let's look at the ones, let's sort of look at it in reverse here. Let's go to the ones I don't have and let's look for them on that seize list. Let's look for Woo Hook. Keep it... dude, somebody else has a Woo Hook, I think. That might be a bad one to look for. Oops, went right past it. Oh, how the heck? What? How do I not? I have it in my possession when I possessing force. So if I seize the Imperial Seal, what does that? That's weird. Crescent Halberd. I know I have not possessed that before. Let's look at seize. We're looking White Elf Mulu Duan. Right. Let's look for the Crescent Halberd here. I have given away many fine implements, have I not? Crescent Halberd, are you anywhere to be found? Bronze Horse Sword. That's interesting. Could I sell it and buy it and then come into possession with it? I mean, that would be very expensive, but at this point to get Zhujie Liang, I'm willing to do, how the hell award, because let's just look at, yeah, see, it shows up in the ones I can award, but it doesn't. So could I award, could I give it, is Zhujie Liang in this list here? Could I do it that way? What's the... Oh, he's a minister, right? I was just looking at the title over his... Does Zhujie Liang show up here? I don't think he does. Yeah, no. That's not going to work out. So I can't give him any of these things I got from Sun Quan. It's just, it's very strange. I don't understand why that's the case. It kind of, if you ask me, it makes zero sense. Let's see if I do this the brute force way. Sell specialty. Can I sell? Let's go. Boy, I hate shooting past that. Can I sell? No, see, I'm only going to see the ones that I have. I can't sell. Huh. So, do I want Zhujie Liang bad enough to give up specialties that I want to keep. I could try sending Heimi no Fu after him with things that, without the connector line. I think we need a connector line at the very least. All right, so let's see which one he wants that I want least, if that makes sense. Look who it is, what have you come for today? Oh, and by the way, why? These are like, some of these officers have a greater presence than I do, or at least many of my officers. Why don't they have larger icons in the chart? I thought your presence determined your presence on the chart, if that makes sense. Okay, so there's no sense in going to the cheap price things because endurance level, defense, 3 strategies, patrol. I never do patrols. So why do I don't care about culture either. Virtue I do care about. I don't know. I probably should care about Cokes, but I already gave that away. I think I care least about culture, and in fact, if so, let's give him the Zhuangzi. If you don't mind, I would like to present you the Zhuangzi. I look forward to discussing the Zhuangzi the next time we meet. Of course, becomes 63, and we have a talk moment. So let's. Wits are useful in debates, but courage. I see. You know, he's already heard that from you, Lord Dim Sum Lusum. I don't think he's going to appreciate being told the same thing. How I wish we could come together like this more often. So, all right, now I think we're going to have a connector line, and I think he's ready to be hired. And I think I'm going to try to do it, actually, myself. But let's look at the chart. Wrong trigger. Let's look at Shuji Liang. Yeah, got a connector line between me and him. Very good. Let's, should I wait for Heimi no Fu to finish his hire? Gan Ning is recommended. They're acquainted, so yeah, let's go for it. Confirm. Will you not hire Shujie Liang into our army? I'm honored to be the one chosen to hire a brave warrior such as Shujie Liang. And now I guess I release one more prisoner. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's see how these hire missions do. Tiashi Chi has been hired after being persuaded by Heimi no Fu at Jiannan. Swear loyalty to you, Dim Sum Lusum. Very nice. And let's see how Gan Ning does. I expect him to be successful. But the village of Dong Huo Guan swears loyalty to Jiannan of blah blah blah, increasing by 500. Very nice. I don't know what happened with the hire mission. Event history. Did Gan Ning fail? Ooh, really? Oh, really? Okay. Let's send the master then. Heimi no Fu. Yeah, now he's the chosen one. I guess maybe Shuji Liang and Gan Ning have a history. Interesting. I trust that you can hire Shuji Liang into our army. Okay, very nice. Let's see what our ministers want to do. Yongchang's commerce. I like this concentration on Yong'an. I do like it. Approve. Now, I've got to keep in mind that the alliance with Kaopi is winding down. Patrolling Jianning, okay. Patrolling Yong'an would have been better, but okay, that's so dumb. Whatever you want to do. And now we figure out who the next officer to be released is. Yeah, this is going to be a tough choice now. Chen Wu. I'm just looking at the war ratings basically. I have no idea how else to gauge this. We'll look for war ratings in the 90s first, and then we'll go to war ratings in the 80s, and so on. So I'm sure there's a Ling Tong. He's got an 89 war rating. If I don't find anybody in the 90s, he'll probably be my choice. Lu Jun is a pretty famous officer. I've got to, you know, and look at the, I mean, in all other respects, he's pretty impressive. He's probably the next guy I'm releasing. But see, the problem with him is he's going to be like Shuji Liang. He is going to want, you know, the bling. And I'm running out of bling. In fact, I'm running out of cheap date stuff, too. But anyway. Let's see if we get somebody with a high war rating and a low intelligence. Sorry, but that's what we're looking for. Lu Jun, I'll come back to you when I have better bling. Zhou Tai. That name sounds really familiar, and his intelligence, his leadership, and his war is... And he's got to look like, don't mess with... He's probably my choice. But, like I said, if there's anybody with a... No, we don't have anybody with a 90 rating. So... Zhou Tai it is. That's who we're going to release. Yeah. Elect, punish, prisoner. Zhou Tai should show up right about where Zhuji Liang showed up. There he is. Release. Yeah, he looks like a badass. He almost looks... He looks a bit like... In another universe, he looks a bit like a Witcher. And those of you in the know will know why I say that. How most generous? Thank you. Okay. So he's released. We're going to visit with him and see what kind of cheap date he is. And I'm never going to find him without doing this search thing. Zhou Tai. He is over about where Tiashi Chi was. I would assume that he'll get hired by Gan Ning or Tiashi Chi, unlike Zhuji Liang. Look what it is. What have you come for today? Come for a gift, and you're going to be a cheap date, please? Oh, you're not. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, you want the good bling, don't you? Now, Gan Jiang's sword... What, oops, I just shuffled based on price again. Let's, how do I, oh yeah, right, there we go. War plus, oh yeah, of course you want that. Let's see what else you want. You don't want much. I can give you this. That I can give you. Zheng New Horse. I am eager to use this Zheng New Horse in the upcoming battle. We become 40 plus 23. If we get a connector line here from this talk, I'm going to leave it at that. This is the most interesting store, which is always out of goods. How wonderful it has been. I do enjoy speaking with you. Reward has become 48. I don't think we didn't have a bling bling moment. All right. I can't buy a specialty. Damn it. I'm almost tempted to go to the nearest city and see what kind of specialties they have, which would be non-high, but that's going to take me some time. Yeah. He wants the bling, and I don't have much bling. I thought for sure he was going to be an alky. Damn it, I need to hire alkies here. Tell you what, let me take a second and save the game. So I have to figure out what I'm willing to give up here to... It's funny how Gan Ning was so much easier to... We do not have a connector line. All right, so Zhou Tai. Sort of playing, you know, back in the... And once again, I'm going to immersion break here. Back in the button-mashing Dynasty Warriors days, I did play Zhou Yu quite often. So this is kind of, you know, he's got the family name. This is, so he might even be related to him. I have to check his bio once I hire him. What have you come for today? All right, I've come to give you a gift you probably don't. There's no sense in going to the price thingy. I gave you the other horse. I mean, man, you're not getting that sword. I'm sorry, but you're just not. You've got to want... Those two things are the only thing you want, huh? You're not getting either one of those. That's unfortunate. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to hire you as is, and then I will do things, because your loyalty is going to be pathetic. I think, unless you butter them up to a high rapport, when they come into your service, their loyalty is a little wanting, shall we say, a little lacking, however you want to say that. So let's see if a warrior could hire you. I think Gan Ning. I don't know, it's going to be interesting who is recommended for you. You reach in, really? Okay, that's fine. See how it goes. He's not a warrior. We'll see how this goes. And let's get time rolling. Zhou Tai has been hired after being persuaded by Yu Reach and Jin. And I, Zhou Tai, will serve with all that I am. Okay, see how Heimi no Fu's. Zhuji Lang has been hired after being persuaded by Heimi no Fu at Jian An. I swear loyalty to you, Dim Sum Lu Sum. Alright, let's stop time. That was one of the most encouraging episodes that I've ever played, and I didn't do much besides sit in my ministry chair, point my fingers at prisoners, and say yay, nay as far as their release, and then send Heimi no Fu after them. I showered them with a little bling, and then sent Heimi no Fu in, and you reach in, and you know, how he's so dumb, a couple here and there, but really it was Heimi no Fu, and me waving my ruler finger in the right direction. That was pretty awesome.